All right, a red day. I'm I'm laughing because if you were faced by this, well, I don't even think if it does anything to most of us anymore. Maybe for the newbies who got in maybe at high 60s and 70s, because at the end of the day, we know that hedges know that we know that this is not the end. All right, this is just part of the process. And as a matter of fact, I want to share with you something that maybe you already know, maybe I already shared with you, but maybe you need to be reminded of, because sometimes by just looking at the line, the line going up, the line going down, the line going up, the line going down, well, you totally lose track of the high picture. All right, so let me zoom out a little bit. By looking at the 1 month chart, right, you can see that since we've been up all the way to the high, 60s and 70s, we've been back quite some time to 49, maybe 42, and then since then, we've been recovered pretty good to go back to where we stand now, around 57. But if you look at the 1 month chart, you will see that, hey, we are consolidating. All right, since a couple of weeks we've been between these 50-ish, 50, 55, 55, 57, 57, 59. Sometimes we hit 61, 63 intraday, but we still closing below 60. So this is good. And this is what I mentioned on my video yesterday. All right, this is good. So looking at where we were since the last month, we are up almost 250%. Just the last month. For the last 6 months, 2,200%. I mean, just as a matter of fact, whenever you get 5%, I mean, traditionally, this is huge, all right? The S&P and the Dow Jones average return on a yearly base, 10%, right? 10, 12%. So, guys, chill, right? Chill. Hedges know that this is the end for them, all right? And they will throw whatever they can in order for this not to go where it's going, okay? Right now, I believe they're just playing either mind games, but more they're trying to buy sometimes, hoping for a miracle to happen so that they can go back to $5. Yes, $5, because they had the chance to really close the short positions at 5. Guys, we went from $2, okay, in January, from $2 to 20, and then they shorted it all the way down to 8. We thought it was, but not quite yet. Boom, they doubled down, and then we went all the way down to 5, all right? And we stayed there for quite some time. They could have said, well, game changer, all right? We already made a ton of money, and our clients will be happy for that. But no, greed. Yes, they got greedy because, you know what? They call us dumb money. They thought, well, these guys are retailers. What do they know about the stock market? Let's make more money than we already have, all right? And then that's where a lot of apes started recruiting, and we got a lot more attention, all the way to where we went around high 60s and 70 on that pre-market a couple of weeks ago, all right? But if you look again here, guys, we spent quite some weeks around $10. We spent quite some weeks around $10. From May 12th, I mean, from March to May, we were on that $10 range, all right? Almost 2 months. People were bored. Like, I kind of feel like it's the same thing here. People are, maybe not all of them, because I think majority of apes know what they owed, but maybe the newbies, or maybe not, those who are not that confident in the movement and in the whole situation behind AMC stock, well, they might feel discouraged. But let me remind you, we spent almost 2 months between this $10 range, and look after what happened, okay? Look what happened. All of a sudden, boom, we went from 12 to 26, and from 26 to 62, all right? So here you go, guys. If you're discouraged or bored about this thing not popping, well, patience is really the difference between people making big money and people just earning pennies on the dollar, all right? Remind that, okay? This is just part of the process. We'll get to where we are going Hedges know that, we know that, they know that, all right? So again, guys, patience is really the key, and this is what will get us to where we're going. Tenderland.